All right, let's talk about it. If you've ever felt totally lost trying to figure out weight loss, you're definitely not alone. Today, we're going to cut through all that noise. We're going to give you a clear, science-backed guide that actually makes sense. So let's get rid of the confusion and find some clarity starting right now.
I mean, come on, this has to be one of the most searched questions on the entire internet. And it's no wonder why. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, the rules seem to change again.
You've seen it all, right? One day, carbs are the enemy. The next day, it's all about getting rid of fat. It feels like there's a whole industry built on keeping us confused. But what if? What if the real answer was actually much, much simpler? Okay, so we're going to push all those fad diets aside for a minute and focus on the actual fundamental science. And to do that, we're going to look at your body in a powerful new way. Here it is. The big secret isn't really a secret at all. It's just simple math. I want you to start thinking of your body like a bank account, but for calories. The food and drinks you consume, those are deposits. The energy you burn throughout the day, those are withdrawals. So to lose weight, you just have to withdraw more than you deposit. That's it. It's called a calorie deficit, and it is the single most important principle of weight loss, period.
So what is this currency we keep talking about? Well, a calorie is simply a unit of energy. Everything you eat and drink, except for plain water, gives your body this energy. It's the fuel that keeps you going.
Now, when you think about making withdrawals from your calorie bank, you probably think about hitting the gym or going for a run. And you're right, but that's only one part of the story. Your body's actually burning energy all day, every day, in ways you might not even realize. Let's start with the biggest withdrawal you make every single day, your basal metabolic rate, or BMR. This is the energy your body needs just to keep the lights on, for things like breathing, your heart beating, your brain thinking. And get this, you burn hundreds of calories every single night just by sleeping. This is your body's biggest calorie expense, and things like your age, gender, and, this is a big one, your muscle mass all play a role. The more muscle you have, the higher your BMR. And here's another cool one. Your body actually burns calories just by eating. Yep, it takes energy to digest your food, absorb all the nutrients, and put them to work. This is called the thermic effect of food. And this chart really shows why what you eat matters so much. See that first bar? That's protein. Your body can use up to 30% of the calories from protein just to process it. So if you eat 100 calories from a lean piece of chicken, your body might only get a net gain of around 70 calories. It's like protein comes with its own built-in metabolic tax. Okay, so that brings us to the biggest battle in the world of nutrition. For decades, it's been the heavyweight championship, low carb versus low fat. We've all been told to pick a side. But what does the science actually say? Well, here's the bottom line. When scientists put people in controlled lab settings, where they can track every single calorie going in and coming out, the result is always the same. The only thing that consistently, reliably causes weight loss is being in a calorie deficit. And we're not just talking about one little study here. A massive 2017 meta-analysis, which is like the Super Bowl of scientific reviews, found this, as did a major 2-year Swedish study. It doesn't matter if you cut carbs or if you cut fats. If the total calories are the same, the weight loss is the same. Both diets can work, but they only work for one reason. They help people create that all-important calorie deficit. Okay, so if making one food group the villain isn't the answer, then what is? Let's move from just talking about the science to what you can actually put on your plate. So instead of elimination, the real science points toward balance. The goal isn't to demonize an entire nutrient group, but to get a healthy range of all 3 major ones, just like you see here. It's not about zero carb or zero fat. It's about getting the right kind of carbs and the right kind of fats in the right proportions for your body. So what does that actually look like? It means focusing on whole, real foods. We're talking about complex carbs from things like oats and lentils that give you steady energy. We're talking about lean proteins to help keep you full and get that thermic effect we mentioned. And we're talking about healthy fats from things like nuts and seeds. Real food. And on the flip side, what should we try to limit? Well, it usually comes down to 3 main culprits: refined flour, added sugar, and unhealthy fats. And they are everywhere. Samosas, pizza, naan, biscuits, sugary drinks, even packaged juices. These foods are what we call calorie dense. They pack a massive number of deposit calories into a small package, and they don't even make you feel full. They're basically designed to make you want more.
But, getting healthy isn't just about what's on your plate. To really see the whole picture, we need to talk about a few other absolutely critical pieces of the puzzle.
First up, exercise. A great routine has a mix of everything. Cardio for your heart, strength training to build that muscle that boosts your metabolism, and flexibility to keep you moving well. But when it comes to pure weight loss, you want to know what the best exercise is? It's the one you actually enjoy and will do consistently, because that's what creates the calorie deficit over time. Oh, the million-dollar question. We hear this one all the time. Everyone wants to know that one magic exercise that will just melt fat from one specific spot.
And the answer is, it's a total myth. You cannot spot reduce fat. Doing 1,000 crunches won't specifically burn belly fat. Your job is to create an overall calorie deficit with diet and exercise. From there, your body, thanks to your genetics, gets to decide where the fat comes off first. Now let's talk about the silent saboteur of so many weight loss journeys, stress. When you're constantly stressed out, your body pumps out a hormone called cortisol. Not only can this slow down your metabolism, but it also physically increases your cravings for high-fat, high-sugar foods. It's a real biological response that can completely undermine all your hard work.
Whew. Okay, we have covered a lot of ground here, from the myths of fad diets all the way to the science of hormones. So now, let's boil it all down into a simple, powerful action plan. Forget all the complicated, confusing rules. Healthy, sustainable weight loss really comes down to these 4 things. 1. Create a modest calorie deficit. 2. Fuel your body with a balanced diet of whole foods. 3. Find a way to move your body every day that you actually like. And 4. Make managing your stress a real priority. That's it. That's the formula.
Look, this whole journey doesn't have to start with some crazy diet or an impossible workout plan. It just starts with one single, manageable step. So the question isn't just about what you've learned today, it's about what you're going to do with it. What is the one small change you can make starting right now?